Hi guys, how you all doing? It's good to get some club football after the very successful international break with England team getting to the World Cup in Brazil in the summer. In other news, there are reports that there are two parties wanting to buy us for the asking price of about 25 million. And now, I thought I might as well put that all in there in this review of the game. So this is the Bolton Wanderers Sheffield Wednesday review. Kirtland starts, even though we have loaned a keeper from Arsenal in Martinez, which is a little bit thanks to Terry Bolton after he was with Wednesday. I think that's helped us get the loan of him, which is good. The current record for both of us into this game is Bolton with 2 wins and 2 draws. We've not got a great record since we haven't actually won a game yet. Luckily, Bolton have for that. At the game started, we were in 22nd place and Bolton were in 20th place. And Mattock returned to the bench in this game. The team new was Kirtland, Buxton, Reeder, Roddy Johnson, McPhail, Coke, Antonio, Halan, Semedo, Fryer and Zayata. Martinez, Lira, Mattox, Nuhu, JJ, Palmer, Mahoma make the bench. The support in this game was fantastic as always. At times we sounded like the home team, not the away team, just with how loud our fans are. We lost the ball way too early, way too quickly and easily when we first got going. Anthony put a lot of good pressure on the Bolton keeper and it was good to see us going forward. But we kept on getting the ball away and it showed because both teams' confidence are shot. Both teams are not playing brilliant at the minute. Bolton on the break were getting really good forward, but Zayeta did a clearance which could have been an own goal and he's not had a great first half. He's been very risky. He's slipped halfway through the first half as well and nearly let them in again. Thankfully Buxton was there to help. Antonio has some good skill going forward and he got it to his coach which just shot wide. And Coke and Fryer brought a great save from Bolton keeper which gave us the corner and it was great play by Buxton to get them both in. Robert Johnson had a chance that went for a corner as well. We had a lot of pressure and we should have been 1-0 up. But it's always our luck. We have all this pressure and one big punt up the ball, 2, I think it was Beckford, straight to Beckford. Zayata didn't hold him off or get close to him to get to him and put little dink in the thing. And it's a good goal. Maybe Kirtland's positioning should have been better. Zayata should have done a lot better as well. It's just always the case. We play so well and then we let them go and score like that. It's just not good enough. We need to be more switched on at the back with things like that. We might have been 1-0 down, but the fans were so loud singing. You would have thought that we would have just scored, not the other way around, because they were singing that much. It's great to see. We had some really good pressure. Zayata then had an opportunity to clear the ball and he missed it and he's not really doing very well. I don't know if he's the kind of player who would benefit going out on loan to get some game match fitness to be able to improve his confidence a little bit more than at the moment and put Lira in. I don't know if that would be a good thing or not. At the time there was no one running on to give the ball to, so when we had the ball we had good periods of possession but no one wanted the ball and screaming for it, and at times there was a bit where Antonio and Semedo had a bit of a communication where the pass got intercepted because Antonio wasn't going forward but Semedo couldn't see anyone else to pass it to. Bolton were very happy to let us have the ball and keep it going but no one was going forward for it. Buxton went on a run in the wings and got a cross up, but there was only Bright in the box and not really anyone else, so it got cleared very easily. But when they finally got some luck, Halan went on a run down the wing, got his cross in. It was a great cross, and to be fair, it was a brilliant own goal by Baptiste. And like I said, it's good for us to finally get a bit of luck like that because we haven't had any luck this season in terms of own goals. It's been against us 9 times out of 10. And we got in there quite well, and then after that we started using our wingers a bit more. Halan was going forward a lot more with great runs and going down the wings. Coke had a great turn and was getting well and getting the ball forward. Friata had some really good chances but not sticking, and it's getting to that point where you're looking at when we're playing and getting the ball forward. Coke, McPhail and Semedo all really doing well bossing the midfield. Coke especially had a superb game. Just played really well. And annoyingly, as you're going through and you're checking other results, Barnsley are 3-0 up at Middlesbrough. And you're thinking, oh god, and that's just before half time, so you're thinking, oh god, are they going to get a 3-0 win against Middlesbrough? And it's looking likely. And before everyone says it all, yes, it's Chris O'Grady who scored 2 goals for me, now on either 6 or 7 goals for. He's a Barnsley player. Dave Jones doesn't think much of it, even though most fans did. This is football, get over it. He's scoring from, he's playing well. He played well when he was at Wednesday, it just didn't work out when he got to the Championship. Get over it. He's at Barnsley now, leave it. Coke had a fantastic half with the midfielders. Zayata looked very shaky at the back due to, I don't think he's had much matches. He may have been in development squad, but he's in for Lira, so we'll be interested to see how we come in the second half, considering we just had a brilliant spell in the first half. It'll be nice to see us go on and keep moving a bit forward and try and get this elusive first win, because it's something for how we played today so far in the first half. We deserve it. We outplayed them, and we just need to get more in front of goal, and it's that lacking in front of goal. No one seems to be having shots. It's just there's no confidence in front of goal after what I'm looking for. So let's hope we get some confidence in front of goal, and let's hopefully see if we can get this first win. Before I start the second half review, I apologise if there's any swearing in this part of the review. I'm just very pissed off. We started well and won a free kick. Bolton took the free kick, but it wasn't good enough to go, but it was saved on the line, and we had some great bits where we were getting into the ball and dominating the midfielder. Halan had a shot which just hit the post. Coke won the ball and got it to Fry, but he couldn't get anything on it. Antonio hit a shot and just gone wide. We were doing everything but score. We were playing ever so well, and Coke, Halan, McPhail and Semedo were having cracking games, causing problems. Halan was really getting down the wing and causing their defence a lot of problems. Bolton came forward on an attack, and both Roger Johnson and Reader got it out, but it showed if they go forward they are very good at getting the ball to us. Fryer came off and JJ came on, and it started to look like Fryer was starting to look a little bit leggy anyway, so it was worth getting him on. There was a great diving header by Reed, and it just got cleared by the Bolton defence, and that would have been 2-1. Bolton had a great chance on the break, but they missed it. It was definitely showing what was up with both teams at the minute. Both teams were very much struggling. You can see why we're in the position we're in. With how the crosses were coming in, I would love to see Newhue on just to get his head on the ball, because we were getting some really good crosses. JJ had a great run and it just shot wide. For some reason a fan decided to set a flare off in our away end again, which is very annoying considering the band. There are a lot of people on Twitter saying the flares, flares are fine, they don't cause no problem. A couple of years ago, or I can't remember when it was actually, but there have been like things where flares have been thrown and there's hit kids, hit people, and they're just not right. They shouldn't be in the ground, full stop. That's my opinion on it. If you got another opinion, just say it. This is my opinion. I personally don't like them in grounds. And if you are the person that set it off, you're an idiot. Yeah, we did get the ball in the back of the net, but it was ruled offside. Yeah, the person who ruled offside didn't touch the ball at all. So he can't be offside, and I think they say it was interference and offside, but it wasn't offside. He didn't touch the ball. You have to physically touch the ball to get it offside, which really irritated me. It's just a fucking joke, some of the refs we've had this year, and it's starting to get really bad because there's no consistency. Bolton got the ball into a great cross, and we just not managed to get it into the net. We had 12 shots, 4 on target, yet we still couldn't get the goal, and we had 55% of possession. Bolton with another good cross, and this was with 14 minutes left. We hit the woodwork twice and one ruled offside, and just not our luck today. Especially when they give us our equaliser, you think we could push on and get it. McCabe gave the ball away and nearly got it to 2-1. It was lost in the bottom. It was a really stupid place to lose it, but a great save by Kirtland. Butland was down on the deck, and this was a really bad tackle. It was above the knee, 2-footed, and the player only comes away with it with a yellow card. Now I thought a 2-footed tackle was a red. Sorry, but 2-foot tackle in football terms is a fucking red card. If you can't see that, I really clearly don't know what is. It was dirty play, and the thing that got me is that the officials had been very, very poor. They were terrible. And the thing with the tackle with Buckton, the player who had the tackle on him, Hall, just walked off like he hadn't done anything, which really annoyed me. Antonio had a great shot, but Justin and Semedo got sent off for a tackle where he won the ball and his momentum took the player afterwards, and he got sent off for that. Yet Hall managed to stay on the fucking pitch for that tackle above the knee on Buckton. Where's the consistency? If you're going to yellow card someone for that, you've got to give the same yellow card for the tackle Semedo did, which wasn't a bad tackle. He won the ball. He got all the ball, and you send him off for that. And Semedo was in tears when he was coming off the pitch. He had to be physically dragged off the pitch, and that shows you how much passion he's got for Wednesday. He absolutely loves Sheffield Wednesday. He loves this club, and he's been such a great servant for us. When you see passion like that of the player who just got sent off, it makes you know that he's working hard for the team. And he had a superb game today. He played really well with Coke and McPhail in the middle of the pitch. And for him to get sent off like that for something that wasn't a sending off is a joke. Even Guy Sports News commentator who they had at the game, Ian Dowan, said it was never a red. It was a perfectly good tackle. The referees have a very, very difficult job, I understand that. But if you're giving a red card for that and a yellow card for that, you really need to look at the footage again, and I hope it'll be no thing for Dave Jones. He's still going to lose Semedo for 3 games, but I hope he goes and apologises to Dave Jones, because it never was a red. And Semedo did play well. Bolton then had lots of chances. We've been very, very good today. Semedo sent off, goal disallowed, hit the post, and Kirtland pulled off 3 amazing saves near the end, corner after corner, and he's just world class. He's one of the best keepers in our league. He really has kept us in games. And Coke came off for Palmer, and Coke had an amazing game. He was really well played, and he did well. So at the end of this, we are still looking for our first win of the season. This was a great game. We played superb today. We should have got all 3 points. Semedo's red card, not a red card for me. And all we're missing is that kind of in front of goal kind of lacking edge, being able to take the chances and go for them. We're just missing that clinical in front of goal. One of the things that I loved at the end of the game, all the players went to the away end, took their shirts off and threw it into the crowd. Kirtland gave it to some young kid. That showed me as a fan that the players are in this. They're not just walking off going, yeah, we got a draw, fuck it, and going off. They show that we as fans go up and down the country to watch our team, home and away. And that shows a real togetherness for me. And they are working very hard for us, and I am really pissed off when we play like this today. Everyone's saying Jones out, he's fucking done. He got it spot on tactically today. He got it spot on. All we were missing was a goal. Yeah, Jones hasn't been brilliant at times, but today he got it spot on. You cannot fault him or the players for how they played today, which really pisses me off when I see it all over Twitter. And Twitter, when you're watching or listening to games, is a real pain in the arse, because Twitter is one of these things where you can have your opinion and everyone's entitled for opinion, but when you're at games like today where we outplayed them and then people saying Jones out, really pisses me off. The next game we got is Barnsley, which is a big game. They won 3-2 today. Chris O'Grady getting 2 for them. It's going to be huge. It's a derby. It's at 12:15 on Saturday, and we are in. So look, we are in 23rd. Barnsley are just above us, and Bolton are just above them. We really need to get this first win. Once we get this first win off of, we can push on and properly get momentum going. The rumour going around that DJ got to win this game at Barnsley and this is his last game. I don't know how true they are or whatever. We've got the talks of the takeover. If the takeover comes in soon with the results that are going, they may want to bring their own man in. We don't know. But today, there was a lot of positive we could have taken from today's game. We outplayed them. We played superb football. We're just missing that clinicalness in front of goal. We move on to the next game and let's hope we get 3 points. But today, they deserve massive praise. They were superb today.